Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. On this channel we discuss all aspects of the ascension process, and today we're going to be talking about the 3-3 portal. This occurs of course on and around March 3rd 2023, and I almost said depending on where you're located in the world, which is what I always say for the full and the new moons and the astrological stuff. No matter where you are located, you are going to be experiencing and feeling this energy on and around March 3rd. I say on and around because these portals don't really have an official start and close date. The energy kind of radiates. We are definitely going to be feeling it most powerfully around the 1st through the 4th or 5th of March, or really within that first week. And I'm correcting myself already. I think we're going to be feeling these energies rippling out as we move toward the full moon in Virgo on the 7th. So that whole first week of this month of March. These are really beautiful energies, you guys. And as always, I am excited to dig into them. We're going to talk about the energy of the 3-3 portal, and then we are also going to pull some cards and see what additional information the cards have for us. So something really fun and interesting that came through as I was feeling out the energies of the 3-3 portal is that this is a 7-year. We've talked about this quite a bit on this channel so far. That means that if you add up the digits in 2023, they add up to a 7. 7 is the energy of spiritual alignment. It is the energy of kind of like spiritual order, I guess you could say. If we think about the number 7 and the ways that we see it repeating in all of these significant ways, 7 days of the week, 7 main chakras, right? The 7, it goes on and on and on. We could go on for probably days talking about the significance of the number 7 and everything that we see happening in repeated 7s in our universe. So this is a powerful, powerful year. The 777 portal, like I talked about in the live the other day, is going to be the biggest portal of the year, in that it is the day, it all adds up to 7, right? The year adds up to 7, and we have the 7th day of the 7th month. So that's going to be a huge energy. And this year with this 7 energy is all about our system coming into total alignment. So as we move through these portals, we're going to experience a chakra activation. With each of these portals, I mean, we're going to experience multiple. We're never just having one chakra activated, but we're going to have a powerful activation of each of the 12 chakras. And that 12 chakra activation, which will complete with the 12-12 portal, will activate the 13th chakra as well. So that's really fun and exciting. Spirit also said that within each of these activations of these individual chakras, as we move through the 12 months of this year, we are also going to be receiving a heart activation as well. The heart, remember, this is the bridge, this is the gateway. It connects the upper and the lower realms, the upper and the lower worlds, the upper and the lower chakras. And so, as we always say on here, the heart is the gateway to the 5th dimension. So that heart chakra really assisting in all of these other activations, being activated more and more powerfully as we go along, and we are going to be receiving a particularly powerful heart chakra activation during this 3-3 portal. I asked Spirit for a little more clarification as far as the chakras go with where we're starting. And Spirit said that we started with the 1-1 portal at the Earth Star chakra, which is located, there's a little bit of discrepancy here. Some say about a foot below the root chakra, some say about a foot below the feet. I feel it as of about a foot below the feet. But it doesn't, the semantics of this doesn't really matter. What matters is that we were really anchored and rooted into our connection with Gaia, our planetary connection with our planetary mother, with that Earth Star activation. And that really holds the grounding that then allows all of the chakras to begin activating as we move up. And when we talk about the 13th chakra system, we are talking about a chakra system that extends above and below the body. We also have many other chakras within the body as well. And those are going to be activated where it's as well. And those are constantly going through activations and clearings and different things like that. You can consciously work with these chakras, work with opening and closing them, work with the energies of them, of course. More opening. People talk about closing their chakras a lot. I don't really feel the energy of our chakras really needing to close. The thing that resonates with me is that if we are properly shielding our energy, there's no necessity for our chakras to ever close. They are constantly taking in that nurturing love light energy that we need in order to fuel our vessels on all levels of our being. So I don't like working with the energy of closing, but opening these chakras, cleansing and clearing these chakras, and keeping them functioning in a healthy manner. That's the way that I want to put it. So we're being assisted in that constantly. The different chakras that are going to be clearing and activating for each one of us, like everybody is different. And so we're going to require a different process. It's not going to be one size fits all as far as a lot of these other chakras go. Nor is it really Spirit's reminding me when we're working with this main 13 chakra system. However, the portal energies coming through are going to connect specifically with one main chakra and the heart chakra as a collective experience or energy. So we started with that Earth Star chakra, and now we're working our way up. So we had the Earth Star with the 1-1. We had the root chakra with the 2-2. And now with the 3-3, we're working with the sacral chakra, as well as, like we said, the heart with each and every single one of these portals. So the heart and the sacral, and there are going to be more chakras receiving energy, receiving upgrades as well. And there may be some collectively that we are experiencing, and it's going to be, like I said, very individual as well. I hope that I was able to describe that adequately. We're just gonna roll with it. I think you guys are picking up on sort of the gist or the energy of that. So I thought that was really fun. And some people call it a 12 chakra system. I resonate more with a 13 chakra system. The 13 that feels and resonates more to me. And that 13th chakra will be activated by the activation of the preceding 12. So as the 12 chakra system is activated, that brings the 13th chakra online, so to speak. And when I'm talking about these higher chakras, they begin sort of extending up off the body here, linking us to higher and higher degrees of cosmic consciousness. All right, and we'll continue to work through those as we move through the year here. So that, I think, will be very interesting, because that will bring the 7-7 portal to the activation of the third eye chakra, and the 8-8 Lionsgate portal will be the activation of the crown chakra. And when I say activation, these chakras are functioning already. So this is just further allowing them to flow, bringing, like we said, allowing them a healthier expression in the intake and the propulsion, I guess is the word I'm using right now, of energies, right? Because our chakras are taking in and releasing, letting go of energies all the time. So this is just really aligning them all with each other, getting them into a healthier functioning state. It doesn't mean that by the end of this year, we're all going to be walking around with a perfectly functioning chakra system. We can. That is going to involve also a lot of work and dedication on our part. The most important part of that being clearing and shielding our energy. And I will be doing more in-depth videos on this to come as far as the clearing and shielding of our energy goes. For right now, I have some workable videos that I made some time ago it's the Ascension Informational something playlist. You guys will figure it out if you go to the playlist. It's basically informational videos on the Ascension. There are some videos for clearing and shielding and just keeping your energy healthy. And that is a main point of view, if you will, of this 3-3 portal energy. It's really, so we've been working and we've been talking about this encoding of the matrix, right? This recoding of the matrix with these dates, with the 1s, the 2s, and the 0s involved. That's really gone into overdrive starting in 2020, although it started, of course, far before that. Really, if we want to understand when, we can look to when these repeating sequences of 2s first appeared, and I want to say like 2000, right? So, but in earnest over the last few years, starting in 2020, we've really been paying attention to these dates and to this energy of recoding the matrix. And so with the 3 energy coming in, that is now the energy of creation, right? When the 2 energies become the 3rd. So we're working with, this is a powerful portal of creation as we are now creating the new earth, as we like to call it, creating this new timeline, this new dimension, this new reality that we are collectively beginning to step into more and more powerfully. And I am hoping, I'm going to pull up my calendar here so I can see when the 3rd is. March 3rd is a Friday, the 3/3 portal. My intention is to be able to do a live stream on the 3/3 portal where we can all bring in this visualization, connect together in meditation, and bring in this visualization for this new timeline, this new dimension, this new earth that we are creating. Because the energy, when people on a similar wavelength of energy, a similar frequency of energy, get together with the same purpose and intent, that energy is extremely powerful. So that is the intention as I am stating it for all of you right now. Maybe we can try like the 3/3 at 3 or something like that. It may have to be later than that. And my child care, of course, is depending on that's dependent on my accessibility to child care. But whenever we do it, it'll probably be 3 somewhere, right? So let's see, what else do we want to talk about? So we've been working with that energy. This is a powerful, so really pay attention to your thoughts, your words, your actions, what it is that you are creating, and set those firm intentions of creation during this portal. Spirit's telling me that we are going to be made aware of the creations in our own lives. And so remember, everything in your manifested reality was created by you. And so if you wish to change that creation, change your thoughts, change your words, change your actions. Yes, our ability to create and the things that we do create are influenced by the energies around us, right? By the indoctrination and the programming. All of this stuff influences what it is that we create. That's why we want to be so careful what we're ingesting when it comes to what we're watching, what we're listening to, what we're reading, what we surround ourselves with, energetically speaking, right? We want to be very cognizant of that because that is all influencing our creations, right? This all influences the creation of our belief systems, which are the subconscious programming that creates the bulk actually of our reality. And this is why working with those belief systems is so important. The Theta healing that I offer is a really great tool for assisting us in identifying these beliefs, the root of these beliefs, and beginning that process of transmuting them and shifting them to more soul-aligned belief systems that help to create a more soul-aligned reality. And so why was I going on about belief system? Oh yeah, so we are creators. We are creating everything. But of course, the energies that be, the powers that be, want to influence what it is that we create. That's why when we take our mind back, when we take our energy back, when we claim our sovereignty of mind, body, and spirit, which Spirit is saying is a big highlight of this portal, the sovereignty of mind, body, and spirit, right? Remember the 3 energy, the Trinity energy, mind, body, spirit. When we claim that sovereignty, when we take that sovereignty back, we take our power back, we take our focus, our attention, our intention back. And then we can create powerfully with that. And when enough people take that power back, step into their sovereignty and believe in and visualize and act in accordance with the new reality, that's when the energy really begins to shift in a way that we can see and experience more collectively. So working with that energy, we've been working with the mind energy quite a bit, working with those belief systems in earnest since 2021 especially. We really started getting a deeper focus on that energy of the belief systems and shifting those. And with the body, we have been receiving those powerful healing codes that came in with the 2/2 portal energies. And it is interesting, isn't it, now that we understand this energy of how each of these chakras is receiving this upgrade or activation during these portal energies, how we were working with the root chakra during the 2/2 portal, right? And so receiving those activations for vitality of our vessel to assist our bodies in this transformation from carbon-based to crystalline-based. And so now we're bringing in the spirit with the 3 energy. And we're looking at that balance of mind, body, and spirit. Set the intention during this 3/3 portal. It was 1414 on the time when I said that. Set this intention during the 3/3 portal to become made aware of where it is that you're requiring more balance. What area or aspect of you is wanting more attention, is wanting something different, wanting us to shift something in order to support it better. How can we better support our mind, our body, and our spirit? So set the intention to receive the illumination, to receive the understanding, the awareness around that. And then, of course, to act upon that awareness. And that's very much an energy as we're moving into that full moon in Virgo, is acting upon that awareness. And just a little tidbit from that, I'll do a separate video on that, God willing. But we are having the sun and the moon in a T-square with Mars. And so this is suggesting during that full moon in Virgo that the actions that we have to take to come into better alignment and balance with the mind, body, spirit, and especially with the soul, right? Remember this Pisces energy, this 3-3 portal happening during Pisces season. If you guys didn't check out the Pisces season live stream, I definitely suggest that you do so. There was some good stuff in there. Now I totally lost my train of thought. Aligning these aspects of the being, seeing where we require more alignment. That, oh yes, that square with Mars. It's indicating that with that square, that tension energy, the actions that we may be required to take in order to bring about that balance, in order to align more powerfully with our soul, may be uncomfortable. But that doesn't, we don't avoid discomfort, right? That is how you achieve stagnation. We dive into the discomfort. We become uncomfortable, or we become comfortable rather, being uncomfortable. And of course, once you become comfortable being uncomfortable, you're no longer uncomfortable. All right, let's see. Anything else? 3-3. Of course, the master number 33 represents the ascended masters, in particular, Master Jesus, Sananda. And so there is an energy of that coming through, that Christ consciousness energy coming through as well. And this is even more powerfully bringing us into alignment with our soul. During this portal, our sorry, you guys. I thought you might want to hear my impression of a seal there. I was thinking about Master Jesus, but Archangel Michael was really trying to come through, and I was trying to cut that off because I was trying to stay with my train of thought. Archangel Michael would really like to work with you, as would all the archangels, as well as Master Jesus and any of the other ascended masters. I'm feeling the energy of the archangels and your own personal angels coming in very strongly. So there's a lot of angelic support during this portal. Call on the ascended masters, call on the archangels, especially Archangel Michael's like really coming through here. He wants to transmute some shit for you. He wants to assist you in cutting cords, in aligning more powerfully with your soul and with your empowerment, right? That sovereignty of mind, body, and spirit. He really wants to assist you in that. And Jesus, Master Jesus, wants to come through and assist in bringing that Christ consciousness energy into all that we do, into that empowerment, right? So it's that divine empowerment, which does not seek to control, but it does not allow others to exert control over us either, right? All right, let's see. We also can set intentions, and we may be beginning to get a clearer picture or understanding of how it is that we can best be of service to each other and to the planet. And remember, what is the greatest clue to how we can best be of service? Our wounds. When we begin to heal our wounds, this is what gives rise to our own healing abilities, and it tends to show us the path where we can best assist others in healing and how we can best assist others in healing as well. I want to throw this out, as I do oftentimes around these portal energies. If anybody would like to book a personal energy session with me, I already touched on the Theta healing. The Belvaspata, angelic healing of the heart, is extremely powerful. It was gifted to humanity to aid in this ascension process. And it's a great supportive modality and therapy to be receiving anytime, especially in these high energy portal energies. So all of my information on how to book with me is in the description box below. And you can find it at my website as well, which is also linked in the description box. Okay. Let's see. Yes, and as we're moving through this portal and these energies, these energies are assisting us in becoming increasingly aware of our identity as souls. And as we are becoming more aware, as this great remembrance is occurring and strengthening within us, our attachment to our old ego structures is going to begin to fade. Our attachment to our human identity is going to begin to fade. Our attachment to the 3D matrix and all of these denser energies and even past times is going to fade. So this is a period in our ascension where once again, things that used to interest us are going to begin to not interest us. They're not going to resonate with us. Some of the things that we used to do to distract ourselves, some of our pastimes and hobbies, some of those energies are going to shift as we continue to shift, especially those that are anchoring us into this 3D matrix, this 3D energy. And as we step more powerfully into and align more powerfully with our soul essence, as this energy flows through us, enters through us, through this heart center, right? And floods our being, floods our energy systems, we are going to have more of our divine gifts, our divine soul gifts and abilities activating and coming online for us. And when I say activating, they're already active. It's just us becoming synchronized with that aspect of ourselves. This portal also has a strong energy of a divine feminine and womb healing. And this makes sense where we're working with that sacral chakra, right? So there is a beautiful divine feminine energy coming in. The Sacred Mother is going to be working with us in addition to the archangels during this portal. You can call on her, especially to assist if you are experiencing that womb healing, that healing of this divine feminine, this Shakti energy as well. And yeah, she really wants to help us clear out. And remember, even if you are masculine, you have had lives as with a feminine biology, as a feminine energy. You have that feminine essence within you. And so this womb healing and clearing, even for masculines, those who identify as masculine or carry strong masculine energy in this lifetime, you are going to be feeling that really opening up. As we move through this year, Spirit is also saying our attachment to gender identity is going to continue to fade. And what I mean by that is not like we're all going to become androgynous. Although a lot of the materials that I'm reading are suggesting that as a species becomes more evolved, it moves more to an androgynous state of being. And one of the issues that we have on this planet is the way that, and I'm going to talk more about the cosmic virus in preceding videos. I'm still learning about it, but essentially it's this idea that this cosmic virus has afflicted this planet. And one of the symptoms of that is the separation of the masculine and feminine and the ways that we overly identify with these characteristics when they are meant to, as we merge into a higher life form, to become more androgynous, we talk about the masculine and feminine being unified as we move through to ascension. And it was 22:22 when I said that on the clock. So this energy, it's not that we're going to in like the terms that we see in our culture, especially in American culture right now, identifying as male, female, they, them, pronouns, different things like that. It doesn't mean that energy is going to shift. It just means that we are going to be we're going to be more unified in our masculine and feminine. We're going to, those energies are going to work more symbiotically. And we're not going to have such a strong, it'll be easy when I say things like the masculines experiencing a womb healing, the masculines watching this video, that's going to feel more natural to them. It's not going to be like a leap to imagine that, because these energies are going to be, they're becoming increasingly integrated within the being if we allow them to. All right. And so a lot of those wounds around motherhood, around the ways that the feminine has been wounded on this planet due to this cosmic virus and the way that it's perverted the energies of the masculine and the feminine and led to this, this imbalance in the ways that we express those energies. A lot of those energies being healed and cleared. Let's see. As we continue to fortify our lower chakras, of course, and receive this heart chakra activation. Let's see, there's something else that I wanted to share here. I guess that was it, actually. Yeah, that's everything. I think when I was first viewing the energies of the 3-3 portal, I was shown the 3 of Cups card. And so I feel a lot of celebration. I feel like a deeper connection being forged with our soul group, with our soul family, calling in soul tribe, reunions of souls, all of that beautiful energy as well. And speaking of which, I think we're going to hop right into the cards. I was wanting to use my new deck, but I'm being called to the, what is this tarot deck called? I'd like to tell you guys before we get going here. The Golden Art Nouveau Tarot is actually calling me. clear. So we're going to tap in with this a little bit. 3-3 portal energies. What do you want us to know, Spirit? And then we are going to be pulling from the Starseed Oracle. And of course, the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. What do you want us to know, Spirit, regarding this 3-3 portal? Well, that's interesting. Okay, those cards really wanted to pop out. All right, so we have the Lovers here, and we're talking about the unification of the masculine and feminine, right? We see that energy portrayed right there. And the Hanged Man. So this is where we are getting a deeper understanding of our divine relationships. That's what I'm feeling from this energy right now. And this is our soulmates. And so this doesn't just mean, even though this is Lover's card, which traditionally represents, I will say, Gemini energy, it also traditionally represents decisions and choice points, especially when it comes to love and romantic relationships, unions. However, I'm feeling this as all divine relationships with all of our soulmates, right? So this can be friendships, this can be of course, romantic relationships, this can be family, what have you. These deep, intimate relationships, we're getting a deeper understanding and some breakthroughs regarding these relationships. It's like I see the angel at the top here, and I feel like there's like divine angelic assistance coming in when it comes to our relationships, especially if we are at this crossroads or this decision point within our relationships. There's a new perspective, a higher perspective. Remember, we are within Pisces season emerging here that's going to assist us in making these choices and in seeing the value in our relationships and what it is that we're learning. What is the wisdom that we are gaining, that our soul is gaining from these experiences? We're going to have a deeper appreciation for that. Anything else here? Illumination. All right. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this to me represents a heart chakra clearing. Represents the releasing of lower energies from the heart chakra, releasing grief, releasing bitterness around pain and betrayal. We have the Knight of Wands here. So this is like especially where people have been holding back out of fear, out of past pain and hurt. It's like we're going to get this courage to move forward. All right? So this is like, for some people, this is like where you've held yourself back from relationships because you've been burned in the past. Where you've held yourself back from addressing a situation or a connection and healing because of resentment and pain and bitterness. That energy, I see us moving through that energy on and around the 3-3 portal. I also see people, if there is like romantic energy here, people who've been holding back from making a commitment or taking things to the next level, which for some people is like even saying hello, I'm feeling like, because of past pain and betrayal. As the energy of that begins to fade, as we release some of that, they're finally ready to move forward and to take that initiative, to take that leap. And remember, we do have Venus moving into the sign of Aries here. She will be in Aries. She is in Aries right now as we speak and will continue to be throughout this 3-3 portal. And then we have the Ten of Cups, and this is inverted as well. So tell me some more about the Ten of Cups. Why do we have the Ten of Cups inverted here? That's a lack of fulfillment, right? We have the Fool. Yeah, so this is like a lack of fulfillment in the past. And now there's like a fresh slate, a fresh start available to us. Because we've been able to practice forgiveness. We've been able to let go of this heaviness, this bitterness, this the pain of these betrayals. And I feel like this 3-3 portal is going to be a great time to practice cord cutting as well. If we have cords that are attaching us to people from our past and they're negative cords, asking for assistance from the archangels, particularly Archangel Michael, right, with his sword. to come and cut us free from some of those cords that may be holding us in these energies of resentment and bitterness towards others. Really freeing ourselves of that, freeing ourselves from the frustration of when things didn't work out in the past, especially if it involved somebody coming in hot and heavy and then leaving just as quickly. All right? There's like an opportunity for a fresh start, but we have to take a leap of faith. This is the Fool. This is what I consider Aries energy, right? We have to have courage, and we have to take that leap of faith. There's a leap of faith called for somewhere here. And for many people, I feel like it comes to when it comes to trusting ourselves, trusting others. We have the Magician here. When it comes to what you're wanting to create. And so for some people, it's not even just, this is also when it comes to your creative exploits, when it comes to the energy that you're wanting to put out into the world. It's time to start fresh. It's time to really commit, like get rid of the disappointment of the past when it didn't work out. Get rid of this. For some people, I feel like this is even like the pain of like a past partner or a parent or somebody who telling you that you weren't good enough, laughing at your dreams almost, it feels like. It's like time to get rid of that energy. Who cares? Who cares who's laughing? In the end, it's going to be you who's laughing because you will be successful. All right, you're going to be laughing from a state of pure joy as your dreams are realized, but you cannot allow others' opinions of what is possible for you to dictate your own. All right? So this is like really stepping into our empowerment as creators and taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, whether it's trusting somebody after being hurt, whether it's trusting yourself, right? Trusting spirit. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. There's something really beautiful waiting for you if you are willing to take that leap of faith. This speaks to like, and we got the Death card on the bottom of the deck. This speaks to like the a rebirth, right? To the beauty of the human spirit, of the authentic human spirit, right? The soul aligned human spirit, and its ability, its capacity for regeneration. All right, what else am I wanting to do here? I am wanting to pull a Sacred Light Oracle. So we're going to pull one of these before we get into the Activation Oracle. Clear. Oh, there's so many different cards that want to come out for us during this reading. 3-3 portal. Let's get some more energy here. So this is like the courage to step out. The courage to begin. And begin again, right? So this is like, remember, the quote that's coming to mind right now is the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. So what if you forget? True failure, the only time failure actually exists is when we give up. If we haven't given up on something, then how could we have failed? By definition, we are still in the process, right? Failure is an end result, the concept of failure. If we haven't given up, if we haven't thrown in the towel on our happiness, on our dreams, on whatever it is, then we haven't failed. We've simply learned, right? And we apply that learning as we continue to move forward. So we have Violet Fire coming out. And we have Golden Light Ray. So these are two of the powerful energies that are streaming in through this portal to assist us. The Violet Fire, the Violet Flame. All right? And the Golden Light Ray. Saint Germain, of course, the notable keeper of the Violet Flame. Work with that energy for transmutation. That can also assist in the cutting of cords. And remember, we cut the cords that are not beneficial. We have infinite number of cords attaching us to all sorts of things and people, and every time we have a relationship, right, these cords are created. Anything that we love, we have a cord to, and so some of those cords are very beautiful and beneficial. We only want to cut the ones that we intuitively sense are harming us or bringing through less than our highest good. All right, so detoxing, working with this Violet Fire, very powerful. Working with Saint Germain if some feel called, and I'm being called to remember. There are multiple keepers of the Violet Flame according to some of our decks here. And if somebody else popped into your head, when I said the violet flame energy, another ascended master or archangel or something, work with them as well. And the golden light ray is love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts, passionate projects. So this golden light ray is coming through, really stimulating our joy, our bliss, our ability to give and receive, and supporting us in our passionate projects, right? Supporting us in this fresh new start energy that we saw coming through here. So that's really, really beautiful. Sphere of light still on the bottom of the deck there. So energy is coming in to assist all of the healers and light workers, obviously, right? Then we have energy attachment. So that's interesting, because when this card first popped out, I thought it was this card, and now this card is coming through. So we really want to focus on, Spirit wants us to be very aware of the energy exchanges that are taking place between people. And those cords, like we talked about, attaching us, those negative cords, we can remove someone from our life physically, but there can still be an energetic cord. We know there's a cord if we think about them a lot. If we're caught dwelling on the past with this person, there's still a cord. And go into meditation with the intention to sort of scan through your body and notice where these cords exist, and have your attention brought to the cords particularly that need to be either transformed, transmuted, or removed. I was watching, so I'm taking I'm doing all my pre-course work right now to learn the aura and the raw Reiki healing modalities that I'm going to be practicing. And so Rising Phoenix Aurora, she has a YouTube channel. She is absolutely incredible. She is my teacher that I'm working with. She, talks about, or in one of her aura sessions, I forget which archangel it is that's channeled, that's bringing through this information. It's one of the archangels, and they're explaining more about cords and things like that. And they're saying that it's not only, we don't just cut cords. We can do whatever we want. If there are beneficial cords between like a beneficial friendship or relationship, but that relationship is kind of struggling, we can transmute that energy. We can raise the frequency of that connection simply by bringing that energy to that cord. So bring the golden ray through for that cord. Bring the violet ray, right? The violet fire, transmute the energy between the two of you and see how that helps to invigorate the relationship and bring that to a higher spiritual level if there has been like a falling out or energy like that. It doesn't just mean cutting cords. Like, this is really looking at all of our energetic attachments, which are beneficial, which are not, which are but could use a little help or assistance right now, and call on the archangels for that guidance and that assistance as well. And really pay attention to the people and the cords that are allowing people to influence you negatively or non-beneficially. All right. For some people, I'm feeling like there are connections with people, and it's almost like, for whatever reason, when you are connected to these people, you tend to end up in an energy of self-sabotage. And you think it's you, but it's not actually you. It's your attachment, your cord, your connection with a specific person who brings that energy. It's like we feed off of each other's energy. All right. So in a mutually beneficial relationship, we're both growing and evolving, and we assist each other. As one person evolves, they assist to raise the frequency of the other. And this continues to happen in symbiosis. When somebody is going the other way, sometimes they, like, remember, energy will align. There's a better word for it. I'm not coming up with the word for it right now. Right. But, whatever is the more powerful frequency, the other frequency will be drawn to match. And so if somebody is in a really powerful downward spiral, your energy the momentum of that, sometimes, if we're not careful, can cause our energy to kind of plummet as well. And so I feel like it's your connection with somebody that is causing you to self-sabotage just because of the influence of their energy in your field. So that's a cord that really needs to be transmuted or probably cut. So really paying close attention to all of that. Yeah, we had light body. We're going to flip out. We're going to take it. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. So obviously our light body is receiving major upgrades and activations. We talked about this with the 2-2 portal. All of the healing energy that was brought through to assist our physical body as it is rising in frequency with our light body. Let's see. I want to read a little bit more about this for you guys. Every human being has a light body, a vessel for our consciousness as it instantaneously transfers the knowledge of past, present, DNA coding, and galactic memory. It is a sacred grid interwoven with sacred geometry, encapsulating your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual being. For those who are beginning the spiritual journey, your light body is just beginning to shine. Once this light infusion takes place within the light body, your soul's matrix begins to settle, and you will find a fresh sense of balance. This new alignment brings positive experiences as this light awakening transmutes denser karmic debris and patterns that have kept you stuck and stagnant in the past. And this is why, because this is the process that many are going to be undergoing in earnest during this 3-3 portal, we want to be calling in this violet flame, this violet light, to assist in the transmutation process. Ascended Master Lady Portia asks you to act independently. As low confidence and self-esteem can improve with independent action, reliance on codependent relationships will leave you unbalanced and insecure about your life. Learn to rely on yourself above all others. And this is what we talked about, right? Sovereignty of the mind, body, and spirit. Any relationships that are codependent are negative energetic attachments. All right. Resonating on the 7th ray, Lady Portia's divine action helps to release and heal trapped ancestral karma. You must be ready to shed the old shell that has provided you with so much protection and comfort. While you may feel unbalanced or unprepared, you are ready to end generational patterns and cycles now. All right. Affirmation: I infuse my light body with power and presence. I embrace my divinity. And the sacred crystal to assist in this is aquamarine. All right, so we talk about all the time how we are transforming and healing generational karma. All right, so that process, use the violet flame to assist you in that process as well. And then what's on the bottom of the deck here? Magical alchemy. 23-2-3. Enough said there, I think. I think that's self-explanatory. Clear. Alchemy, the transforming from one form to another, right? All right. We're going to pull Starseed from the Starseed Oracle, and then we are going to do a couple Gateway of Light activation cards to close here. And maybe pull from my Native Heart Healing Oracle. Clear. All right. It's some messages for my fellow Starseeds and Lightworkers from the Starseed Oracle. What do our star family want us to know regarding this 3-3 portal and these powerful energies? Yeah, I actually see, looking at this 3 of Swords card again here, I see Archangel Michael literally assisting and pulling swords from your heart space. You can imagine that in meditation. Imagine, set the intention to receive his assistance, and imagine, feel him pulling those swords out of your heart. That's pulling out the bitterness, the resentment, the grief. All right, what do we have out first cards here? The Courageous Peony and the Weight of the World. So the weight of the world is all about releasing density. All right, releasing density and attachment. Releasing this energy or this belief, and see how pink both of these cards are, right? Heart chakra energy there. High heart. So much of what we take on isn't even ours. It doesn't even belong to us. So I'm feeling right away the energy of releasing those generational and those ancestral curses. All of that. I don't know why I said curses. Somebody's working on specifically an ancestral curse. And you are receiving assistance. Call on the archangels to assist you with that. But this releasing this density, releasing this heaviness, releasing what was never yours to begin with. All right. Remember, we say this on here all the time. It's only yours if you claim ownership of it. Release ownership of it. Let it go. All right. This is also people who feel this intense pressure Whether this is the pressure to be of service to those in your personal life, this pressure to be of service to the world. It's like, I think some of us, because we know that we came here, everyone watching this channel, to assist in the raising of the frequency and consciousness of humanity, right? So we take that on, and we take on this savior complex sometimes, right? Like, I have to save the entire world. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to carry on anyone's shoulders. We are all doing this together, all right? And we're not here to save anybody. All right, we need to like throw away the phrase save. We are here to bring forth wisdom, to bring forth light, to bring forth knowledge to those who are ready, those who seek it. All right? That's it. That's it. We're here to assist Gaia. We're here to assist this planet. We're here to assist humanity in the ways that they allow. We're here to assist each other in that process. All right? Simply being you, carrying the light that you carry, being that satellite for this high vibrational light, emanating that from your heart space. Your aura, your field naturally activates others. And how do you strengthen that field? By healing. By doing the healing work. If that's all that we do, that is, first of all minimizes it, and it's nothing to be minimized. That's enough. That is powerful. That is beautiful. All right? We don't have to, we're not running around with a cape on, you know, trying to waiting for the bat signal in the sky, running here, there, and everywhere. All right? That's not what we're doing. We didn't come here to save the world. We came here to assist. All right, and there's many of us here doing this. All right, so it doesn't rest on any one person's shoulders. Likewise, whatever is going on with your personal family and friends and your network, all of that doesn't rest on your shoulders either. Remember, we can offer assistance, but there is a fine line between enabling and assistance. All right, we have to allow people to experience their own sovereignty as well. So we have to understand that balance. If it's throwing us off balance, it's not in balance. That's strong boundaries as well. Creating and holding those strong energetic boundaries. And of course, those boundaries as far as what we do and do not allow, not only energetically, but on every aspect of the word. All right, and the courageous peony is all about having the courage to be you, to really shine your individual light. And to allow yourself to be seen. Allow the beauty of who you are to shine through, to be seen. And there's a two-pronged energy to this, right? We want to allow ourselves to be seen. We want to shine our light. But we also want to practice shielding so that that light isn't like a beacon attracting everything. I've been working with an invisibility cloak. So after I do all of my shielding, after I clear my energy and up my frequency and all of that, I place a cloak of invisibility around me with the intention that I be shielded from any energies or entities, thought forms, consciousness that wishes harm. All right, there's a lot of cards out here. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. I'm feeling that for us. That's our star family reminding us that we are divinely protected. Work with Horus energy. Work with the Eye of Horus for additional protection. And also additional knowledge. Working with the Eye of Horus also can assist in us opening up our third eye. Safely. Spirit saying in a safe and balanced manner. Yeah, once again, empathic starseed coming out, energetic sovereignty. Don't be absorbing all of this, for lack of a better way to say it, all this shite energy that's kind of floating around from the collective. Don't be absorbing that. Put that down. That's not yours. All right. Your friends, your family, the people that you care about, don't be absorbing their energy either. All right. This is why we shield. Set that intention. Most simple shield that you can do. Just center your energy in your heart center. Connect with your beautiful heart, your beautiful I am love light energy, and extend that outwards. creating a bubble of love all around you. All right, then we have micromanaging the universe coming out with devotion. All right. And the energy here, my will to thy will, is what it says on one of these cards, the breath of the cosmos. The cosmic heart and the breath of the cosmos. I love that these two cards came out together. And so one thing here, this is where we move into alignment with our divine will. All right? Where our will aligns with our soul, right? Our egoic will begins to align with our higher will, right? As we begin to this process of transforming the ego into the ally, moving out of the wounded ego. All right? So Spirit's saying, instead of seeking to control the world around you, instead of seeking to control what's without, control what's within. Move into your heart space more deeply. Don't try to, it's less about trying to make things happen and more like surrendering into the flow of your heart and allowing your heart to guide you. Allow every moment of your life to be this beautiful, this says, make your life a moving prayer, right? Step into that sacred energy. And from that energy, create, right? Allow creation and to express through you, if that makes any sense. So it's less about being the taskmaster and more about stepping into this beautiful aligned state where you are then able to direct energy in a different way, I guess. You know what I mean? Like you're directing from the heart as opposed to from the mind. And you don't even necessarily need to consciously direct it. It's like it just flows. All right? It just emanates when you come into alignment within, just focusing on that alignment within. Right? On that co-creation as opposed to strong-arming things. And I love this, the cosmic heart and the breath of the cosmos, right? Because your heart center, when you tap into that is the breath of the cosmos. All of creation breathes through you. That heart space, that is our connection to cosmic consciousness. Yes, the third eye as well, right? The upper chakras, but the heart. Everything breathes, everything moves through the heart. So take some time to practice breathing into that heart space. Anything else? One last card. Wow, we haven't pulled from this deck in a while. Our star family just has so much to say here. Baby steps, reminding us to take those divinely guided steps and actions. To surrender. And to allow yourself to be home wherever you are. When you're home within, you're home everywhere. If you are homesick for your star family, for your more cosmic roots, you can find them through your heart chakra. Step into that heart chakra once again. Step in there, activate the pineal, activate the heart, breathe through the heart, and seek them through the heart. Clear. You carry them within your heart always. And they want you to know they're always accessible to you through that heart space. And we have portal coming out. Just confirmation, right? Opportunities. We are aligning with opportunities that feed and fuel our soul. We're also, I feel like, we're gonna be offered opportunities that do both, that support our soul and that don't, or are really kind of inconsequential either way. So it's up to us to come into alignment with our soul enough to be able to differentiate between these opportunities. Clear. And to take advantage of the ones that are in best alignment with our soul self and our highest good, as well as the highest good of all, right? Yeah, seeing potential, bringing the unconsciousness to light. All right. I was going to pull an activation card. I guess we can pull one. And then I really want to pull a native heart card for you guys. So we're going to pull one. I always say this, right? One. Clear. Let's get an activation card for the 3-3 portal. 3-3-2023. 337. Right? Technically, 337 portal. One activation. All right. So we have the Lemurian seed codes coming through. Embracing sensitivity and uniqueness. Living with grace. If you have Lemurian quartz, working with that during this time. Those of us who have cosmic roots and just roots in general to the Lemurian energy, to Lemuria, that experience, that incarnation, some of those memories may be activated for you during this 3-3 portal. Then we have Thoth light codes coming through. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. I love it. Those are beautiful cards here. So these Lemurian seed codes are going to assist you in tapping into your spiritual gifts, and tapping into especially the way to utilize your emotions and your sensitivity in order to create. They're going to make you more conscious to assist in this understanding of unity consciousness. And another interesting thing that I learned recently that really resonated with me was, like, we talk about all the time, I am you and you are me, we are one. We want to be careful when we make that statement that we are one. Yes, all of creation is one. But when I say that I am one with something, I am aligning my frequency and vibration with it. So we don't necessarily want to do that with all of humanity right now. We want to be very conscious when we use those statements. I am one with ultimate true creator source love light. That's a beautiful energy to be one with. All right. Just be careful. I am one with my higher self, with my soul essence. Just so use that carefully, that phrase carefully. This is also assisting us in honoring the connection with all things, right? That's what that's the energy of oneness that we're talking about here, especially with the planet, with the creatures that inhabit this planet. The Lemurians, they were very in touch with nature. They were very in tune with everything, and they lived in harmony with all beings. So tapping us back into that potential, expressing our uniqueness, expressing our light, what makes us shine, what makes us special, really tapping into that and owning that, the beauty of that, as well as I'm feeling owning the beauty of our flaws as well, and seeing them as gifts, seeing the potential for transforming them into strengths. And then with the Thoth light codes, this is really assisting us in becoming the alchemist. It's assisting us in the next level of study. So this is what we're learning, what we're attempting to grow into next, the knowledge and the wisdom that's coming through to aid us on our path. Thoth wants to assist us with that, with whatever undertakings we are planning right now as far as what we're learning and how we're growing spiritually. Any ways that we're seeking to tap into our magic, to practice the art of alchemy. And as we are then moving forward into the ways that we're teaching and sharing this knowledge with others. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. There's that energy coming through saying that our path of service for humanity and for this planet is going to become more and more clear. Melchizedek also assists in higher learning. So a lot of energy here assisting us as we are learning. And this is really a boost for those of us who've been feeling kind of run down. We've been receiving this since the 2-2, right? These activations that help restore hope and faith, renew the energy of renewal. And then we have the higher heart activation on the bottom of the deck, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. And this doesn't mean dropping our energetic shields. This means dropping those barriers that prevent us from connecting, from being close to one another in a way that is healthy and beneficial, clear for the self and the all. All right, still on the bottom of the deck here. I wonder if there's something within this that I'm meant to read for you guys. I'm going to take a look here. Let's see. Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of this sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction, in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their heart space, honoring one another and nature, so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a cataclysmic event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and a tsunami, most of them ascended. It is said these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought form that would become crystals that would be found thousands of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal found mostly in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcode codes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. And this is perfect, right, when we're looking at that activation of the divine feminine, the divine mother, the womb healing, all of that. All right. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel like this is a curse, but this card is here to tell you that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. And did we not get the cards about shielding your heart, right? Shielding yourself with the higher heart activation, as well as the card of like, let yourself be seen, share your light. So this is all perfect how all of that ties together, right? Such an important message here. And this higher heart chakra activation, I think, is going to further assist in this ability to let down those shields that keep the world out, in the sense of prevent people from seeing the real us and prevent us from sharing and connecting, making those beautiful heart connections and sharing our voice and our beauty with the world. I wanted to look here and see, I have a Lemurian quartz. I used to keep it. Oh, I think I keep it with my Isis statue up here now. Yeah. So this is my Lemurian quartz. They're very, very beautiful. And you can see the striations, the bands, where the information is encoded within them. They're pretty cool. I have another one. I have a couple of them. So a great thing to work with during this portal clear, if you have it. I forget, there was a specific name to this type of Lemurian quartz here that I have. I can't remember what the specific name. It was actually gifted to me. Oh, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Chamber of the Violet Flame. Really work with that Violet Flame energy during this portal, you guys. It was gifted to me at some sort of psychic fair that I went to. Clear. It was a really cool experience. All right. There's a million cards that I could pull for you guys, but I'm going to close with a Native Heart card from the Native Heart Healing Oracle. This is another one of the decks that I bought semi-recently. Clear. I think I bought enough decks. I ordered another one as well, and it was unable to be delivered, and it got returned to sender, and I'm being refunded for it. So I think that's Spirit's way of saying, like, you have enough, kind of slow your roll right now. And really, with the Intuit Tarot, the deck that I ordered is very similar to that. So I kind of already have that energy covered. It's so tempting sometimes, you guys. You know how it is. Those of you who haven't seen yet, I am doing a giveaway with the Intuit Tarot. So if you would like to take part in that, there's a video. Look at my recently posted video telling you how to do that. And you can share any video of mine. It doesn't have to be that specific video in order to enter the contest. Clear. All right. 3-3 portal. One card for guidance for the 3-3. All right. we have Goddess Butterfly coming out. I'm going to hold it up so you can view that mandala while I find this. This is card 27, which breaks down to a 9. Like closure, completion. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Hold on, guys. There we go. This card is all about transition, nonverbal communication, and soulmates. Goddess Butterfly blesses you with love and transformation. This mandala presents to those that are ready to spread their wings, fly, and nurture other precious souls who are awaiting their own transformation. So this is more the teacher awakening within, right? Sharing your light so you can inspire others to do the same. Sharing your story so that others may relate and benefit. Sharing your healing so that others too, in turn, may see and understand the ways that they are ready to heal. You may notice the butterfly within this mandala is surrounded by a circle of small pods. These pods represent those souls who are awaiting metamorphosis, and a large part of your journey now is to show them the way. Remember, we are the way showers, you guys. Everybody who watches this channel, you are a way shower. All right? You are here to assist in the transformation of the planet. It all starts within. But once we begin and we reach a certain point on our healing journey, it becomes necessary to share what we have learned. And it is only through the sharing of what we have learned that we will grow more. All right? And this is something that I'm coming to understand more and more. It was interesting. One of our tribe here pointed it out to me as well, that they had observed this. This channel, like the messages that I bring through here, this channel is for the teachers. It's for the way showers. I am exemplifying what each and every single one of you is here to do, which is to teach, to awaken, to activate. This channel, it's not like the hugest channel on YouTube at this point, right? But it's the messages, the energies, the activations that come through my voice, that come through these messages, that come through these mandalas, that come through all the things that we do, right? These are for the teachers. These are for the way showers. It's like every single one of you, if you are somebody who enjoys these incredibly long videos that I do, right? You're here because you are a teacher too. You are a way shower. You have something to offer humanity through teaching, through sharing your voice, your vision, your awareness. You would not be here otherwise. All right, so this aspect of you is really activating and taking flight right now, or beginning to be ready to take flight. So don't be afraid when we talk about the sharing and the beauty of who you are. This is what we're talking about. All right? Let's see. Nurture them as you would yourself. You have all that you need. Now is your time to share your gift to the world. This mandala speaks of the language of love. This language is not heard by the ears, but quite simply felt by the heart. The language of love is universal, and all that walk this plane are fluent with the dialect of the heart, so practice communicating in this way. No words are required. It is a silent transfer of love as we pass one another, any other. There are no rules, simply love. As the goddess of love, butterfly also represents the love in your physical life. If you have been seeking love, seek no more. Open your heart and take the hand of love as you dive into the depths with another. That's that trust, that's that Fool card. It is time for your hands to interweave, your hearts to connect, and your souls to smile as you recognize each other and journey forward together. If you are in an existing relationship, the presence of Goddess Butterfly will touch your hearts as you deepen your connection of unity. All right. And this, of course, relates to the rose pink ray in the heart chakra. And then we have self-mastery on the bottom of the deck here. And I'm going to read that as well. This is card 2. Hold on. I thought I was there, but apparently I'm not. There we go. Taking the energy there. Notice the triangles, right? That large triangle anchoring in at the bottom. This is about the quickening of personal growth, release and renewal, and self-care. This healing mandala holds the 12th dimensional energies that are being collectively experienced. These energies are becoming more and more prominent as the earth aligns to higher vibrations. You may have felt physical symptoms such as dizziness, ringing in the ears, headaches, anxiety, or nausea from certain foods. These are just a few of the symptoms that may appear as your old self is clearing away the debris to make way for something new you are integrating. It is suggested that you simply allow the symptoms to pass, but do take the time to offer yourself more love, nourishment, and attention. Ask yourself, how may I support you today? Were we not talking about this? Asking for that guidance around what aspect of you, mind, body, or spirit, requires more nourishment, more support at this time. This mandala was created on the 8/8/2015 portal to represent the commanding energies of the Lion Stargate and signifies the great and expansive times of change we are currently in. Created mathematically as an 8, this mandala will assist you and your crystalline self as you integrate the higher photons of light that are being poured forth from the Creator at a level that you are ready to receive. This card indicates that you are in an accelerated period of growth. On a soul level, you have asked for this advanced stage on your journey. This mandala simply asks you to continue to flow and to remain anchored within your heart space. As your soul experiences tremendous growth, be aware that this no longer needs to be tedious. It can be as gentle as you choose it to be. I always ask for ease and grace. At its foundation, this mandala speaks of self-mastery. All the different paths you have chosen thus far have led you to the same place, to you, your core, your divine self. The journey to self-mastery is the most important journey there is. So know your higher guidance celebrates your achievements towards embracing your soul's calling to self-mastery. Yes, it is true that self-mastery is an infinite journey, and it will lead you to discover more and more of your brilliance. Right now, all you have to do is be that and nothing more. Your inner star is shining with incredible luminescence. It is up for you to create new ways of being within your newly created world for all to see. Know your brilliance will spread at the speed of light. All right. Enough said, right? Self-discovery underneath that. Take that in for a second. I'm not going to read it. But I love that these two cards, number 10 and number 3. And what do those make together? Oh, wait, that's a 2. Number 10 and number 2, so that makes 12. I was thinking 13 for a second, but we're at 12. Right? 12 chakra activations, which activates the 13th. All right, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you so much. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are not yet subscribed and you made it through this entire video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you belong here. Welcome home. Comment down below. Let me know how you're enjoying this video. Let me know how you guys are doing. I love interacting with you. I'm probably going to do this as a live premiere, so I'm sure there are people watching in the premiere right now as well. You guys are all amazing. My returning subscribers, anybody new who's found this channel, you are beautiful. You are God, right? You are love light. You are perfect source energy, having a divine experience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. As I said, my services are listed down below, as is my website, if you want to reach out to me for any of the things that I do. Tarot readings, astrology readings, energy sessions, therapies, clearings, theta healings, where we work with the belief systems, any and all, and so much more. So check that out in the description box below. And if you want to donate, there are links below for that as well. But no, every like, every share, every subscribe is as good as a donation. So much appreciation for each and every one of you. Enjoy the 3-3, and I'll talk to you soon.